Okay, so you guys are going to fill out your notes for triangles. If it goes too fast, you're going to need to pause the video to get the information that you need. At the end of this, the expectation is for you to have all of the notes completed and to show me, which will be graded and put into PowerSchool. So you could pause the video at any point in time so you could get the notes. There should be no blanks. Okay, so we're moving on from angles to triangles. So, triangles. A triangle is a polygon with 3 sides and 3 angles. Tri means 3, so that's where that comes from. On the triangle to the left, the sides are A, B, B, C, and AC. The angles are angle A, angle B, and angle C. Okay? So the sides you always need 2 letters for, and then your angles we could just use 1 letter. The angle sum theorem states that the sum of the measures of the 3 angles is always 180 degrees. Okay, so the angle sum theorem states that the sum of the measures of the 3 angles is always 180 degrees. So that means when you add your 3 angles together, so if you were to add angle A plus angle B plus angle C, it is going to equal 180 degrees. Okay, so the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle C equals 180 degrees. Okay, so when you add them together, they literally cannot be bigger than 180 degrees. So we have some examples. Looking at number 1, you have a triangle that's 64 degrees, 35 degrees, and x degrees. So we need to find the missing measure. Okay, so just like we said above, all 3 angles added together are going to equal 180 degrees. So we're going to show that by listing it. 64 degrees plus 35 degrees plus x degrees equals 180. Okay, so we know that those 3 items added together are going to equal 180 degrees. So then we can add 64 and 35 together to give us 99. Bring down your plus x, bring down your 180. Okay, you should know how to solve this from our complementary and supplementary angles. We're going to then subtract 99 from 180, and we get x equals 81 degrees. So that measurement right there is 81 degrees. Okay, we know how to do this because we all did algebra. Let's look at number 2. We have 34 degrees, 122 degrees, and x degrees. So we know that 34 plus 122 plus x is going to equal 180 degrees. Could go ahead and add your 34 plus your 122. You get 156 plus x equals 180 degrees. Then we need to subtract 156 from 180, and we get x equals 24 degrees. Okay, so we're pretty much solving each of these the same way. List out the 3 degrees, add the 2 that you have together, and then subtract that from 180. So let's take a look at number 3. We need 56 plus 59 plus x to equal 180. Go ahead and add 56 plus 59. We have 115 plus x equals 180. From here, we're going to go ahead and subtract 115. And we get 180 minus 115, which equals 65 degrees. Looking at number 4, remember when we talked about right angles, we said that little box equals 90 degrees. So you do have the degrees here that you need. So we have 90 plus 67 plus x, that all needs to equal 180 degrees. Add your 90 and your 67, we get 157 degrees. Subtract 157 from each side, and we get x equals 23 degrees. Okay, at this time, go ahead and pause the video and attempt 5 and 6 on your own. When you are done with 5 and 6, you may watch the video to see if your answers are correct. So go ahead and pause the video. All right, so we got 15 plus 19 plus x. So we have 34 plus x equals 180. Subtract your 34. We get x equals 146 degrees. So double check to make sure you have that for your first one. If not, erase what you have and write this down. Looking at number 6, we have 63 plus 41 plus x equals 180 degrees. 63 plus 41 is 104. Subtract 104. 180 minus 104 is 76 degrees. Okay, and we'll stop right there for now. Again, make sure you have this all written down because I will be checking to make sure you have a completed version of the notes.